Okay, we're back after like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I was getting so mad because I was talking basically to myself and I didn't realize. So I don't know. He played King D7 right away, A3, Rook A to E8, and now Luca with a few seconds played. Yeah, very unpleasant to play. So how many moves? Let me check. Um, Rook takes, just take back. Don't write the move. Rook, write right away. You can do it. It's legal. If it's not one semi move, you can write later. You can't afford to waste time right now. You have less than 1 minute for. Or maybe you have. Yeah, okay. I think it's pretty. Yeah, I think black. Let me show you guys what I mean. So it takes this h4. Mm. Okay, guys. So hear me out. This is amazing. So, I was saying takes g3, h4, and here instead of g2, you go rook e8 check. Okay, it didn't find rook e8. It's a possibility. Position is definitely good, but maybe there will be he will need some more work to do now. And maybe there's not like a right, like a very fast way to win. So maybe yeah, if g3, maybe king g2, but maybe there's rook d. So king f2 played, and yeah, okay, exactly. G3 is not even suggested as move, but the okay, so bishop e4 anyways. That's interesting, right? You just go for g2. Yeah, like king g2, go for g3. But if king g2, like king g2, if king g2, oh, you just yeah, that would actually be over. Okay, let me go back a bit. Okay, so this bishop e4 wins, bishop d3 wins, maybe even king d6 wins with 1 minute 57 seconds. No bueno, no bueno. Okay, okay. We went for king d6. King d6 was played. Makes sense. Um, yeah, as I was saying, so what black is kind like white is kind of indifferent, can't really do much to just get your king better. Okay, king g3 played. Yeah, just c5, and if bishop e4 again has to take, knight takes, pawn takes, just give the square to your king, and the pawn can run. Like I would argue that it wasn't that bad of a game, but unfortunately, our guy Luca missed some. Is it two or three inaccurate? Yeah, I feel like even that H3 was a turning point when he like when he took, you know, f takes G4, H takes G4. You just need one, two inaccuracies, and that's kind of it. So yeah. Hi guys. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. The bishop, the knight, which is defending from this pin. So to avoid the pin, you would need to play something like rook d1, which just creates a very passive position, and then you can just start playing c5, attacking the, and then just bring the king. So very complicated game to save right now. We need kind of a miracle. Good, unfortunately. Like it's going really bad. Yeah, exactly. So kind of disconnected for a sec. Okay, so I can see they did make some moves. Okay, he's struggling finding killer moves, I would say. So that's good. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe there's still hope. So that's maybe maybe knight f1 could be a possibility if rook h3 back, or yeah, the knight would cover three key squares, defending the pawn, stopping the push, and stopping the rook from coming back here. And if like check, maybe you could just get. So the only way to save a position like this is to try and get your pieces active. So okay, you lost a pawn, but you know, let's say like bishop and b here, trying trying to block everything. Work counting on the fact that this is actually a weak bishop because it's not attacking any of these pawns, and all of these pawns are on light squares. So maybe we got also after all these hours, you get tired, so it's not that simple to find this kind of moves. But yeah, honestly, knight f1 was okay. Again, it's not that simple. Like it's easy from here. It's definitely easy from here. I even have the engine if I want to. How about um yeah, maybe c5 here for black. I don't really see how we could you could start playing. You could play knight f1, letting the rook go to f3. Like if you wanted to, you would have played it one like the other move, the previous move. Yeah, like black definitely needs the help of the king if he wants to win this game. And if he realizes that, it's kind of GG. Yeah. Yeah, okay. He did what he was supposed to do. He moved bishop. And I think Luca has to take that bishop. Okay, so wait, something happened here. Sorry, guys. Let's just go back. Okay, so here he did play bishop e4. Again, what I'm expecting is knight takes, pawn takes, rook e1, um, and some king d5, or maybe not sure why rook d2. What could possibly be the idea? Or maybe because of like that square for the king. Okay, yeah, like I know you're fixing a passed pawn, but now c4 and it's not that easy, too simple to get the king in, you know? This is not. Yeah. Actually, the first pawn, but the first of a few, I think. Looking at the position. And yeah, I mean, just because you can just, yeah. 3, you get back into the game with the rook. You may try rook d3, you may try rook a3. Position, like the position is kind of collapsing. Yeah, everything is kind of so rook's endgame, down a pawn. Again, looks losing, but everything can happen. But with the h pawn there, it's even worse. Also, okay, the guys get, and of course, like if they take d4, then you also attack all the other pawns. So, like example, e3, rook e2, rook takes d4, rook takes e3, rook. Yeah, yeah, rook e2 played. Rook takes d4, rook takes c3, rook takes c4. Yeah, rook takes. How much time does he have, by the way? Like 10 minutes? Something like that? 11 minutes, yeah. I don't really see how.